Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Avatar: The Last Airbender, episode 18. Last time we went to the Northern Air Temple. Did you like that episode?
I did.
Are you excited for what's to come
Yes.
next? Me too. Leave a like and subscribe if you're excited. Check out Patreon if you just can't wait for the next episodes. You get 2 weeks ahead of uncut, 1 week ahead of edited reactions. We hope you enjoy most of all. Let's go.
The waterbending master.
Did you hear like the music just there? That was so weird.
Whoa!
One to complain, but can't fly any higher.
He's sleepy.
I have an idea. Why don't we all get on your bed?
I'd love to.
Been flying for 2 days straight.
For what? We can't even find the Northern Water Tribe.
And for
There's
what?
nothing.
You might have found something.
I like how they foreshadowed that with all the little icebergs.
Whoa! Those boats are so sick. Oh, we found them. They're like, who are you?
The Avatar needs to master water bending. Let's go get him! Patience, Captain Lee. There's a reason they've survived 100 years of war. The landscape itself is an icy fortress.
I think you guys should go there.
We'll need a massive invasion.
I think just you by yourself should go there. You can handle it.
You're
can't
probably great on your own. Ooh, it's so much bigger than just one tent in the middle of the tundra.
you? Ooh. Whoa!
I can't believe how many waterbenders live up here.
That's very cool.
It's like a yak horse.
Whatever it is, I like it. I like when Appa swims. It's cute.
Yeah. Like have all these like Venetian canals, but it's all with water bending instead of the little things.
This place is beautiful.
He is.
Oh boy. Whenever that guy gets involved, that's how I feel about it.
Whoa. What the hell was that
We
thing?
celebrate the arrival of our brother and sister, someone whom many of us believed disappeared from the world, the Avatar.
It's so beautiful.
We also, my daughter's 16th birthday of marrying age.
Thank you, Father. May the great ocean and moon spirits watch over us.
Master PAKKU and his students will perform.
Okay, no interrupting this time.
Hi there, Sokka, Southern Water Tribe.
Very nice to meet you.
You're a princess. Huh? You know, back in my tribe, I'm kind of like a prince myself.
Prince of what?
A lot of things. Do you mind? I'm trying to have a conversation.
Apologies, Prince Sokka.
I mean, their dad is the chief,
Looks like I
but
won't be in town
it's
for a
not like.
while. I'm thinking maybe we could activity together.
Do an activity?
No.
Very smooth.
It's so awkward.
Meet your newest student, the Avatar. Just because you're destined to save the world, don't expect any special treatment.
Friend and I can't wait to start training. We relax for a couple of days.
If you want to relax, then I suggest visiting a tropical island. If not, I'll see you both at sunrise.
I thought they were gonna refuse to teach her as well, so I'm glad that didn't happen.
Not playing a sungi horn.
No, it's about our plans.
I'm
His
taking
face.
the crew.
What?
Recruited them for a little expedition to the North Pole.
He's taking everyone, even the cook.
Sorry you won't be there to watch me capture the Avatar.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh no.
I didn't know you were skilled with broadswords.
I'm not.
They're antiques.
Have you heard of the Blue Spirit, General Iroh?
Just rumors. I don't think he is real.
An enemy of the Fire Nation. But I have a feeling justice will catch up with him soon. General Iroh, the offer to join my mission still stands.
Maybe you shouldn't have had the. I mean, yeah. I guess it's in your private room, but still.
He actually had them on the wall even in the first episode.
Really?
The swords, yeah. It was so cool.
March right in. I'm not concentrating already.
I thought you were a
Okay.
master. Why do you need to concentrate just to go like this with water?
I'm sorry. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Didn't tell me your friend was a girl. In our tribe, it is forbidden for women to learn.
Okay, whip him in the face with some water. Why? Like why?
But didn't travel across the entire world, so you could tell me no.
Looks like your tribe is
No.
fucking stupid.
Here, the women learn from Yagoda to use their water bending to heal. We'd be happy to take you as her student.
I don't want to heal. I want to fight.
I can see that.
Well, your rules stink. Yeah, they're not fair. And I won't learn from you.
Well, have fun teaching yourself. I'm sure you'll do a great job.
You can't risk your training for me. You have to learn from Master Pakku. He is a big jerk.
He's the waterbender in the intro, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Boy, your dad sure knows how to throw a party.
You enjoyed yourself.
Well, it wasn't as much fun after you left. So, I'm still hoping we can see more of each other.
Do an activity? I'd love to. I'll meet you on that bridge tonight.
I'll see you now!
Sorry.
It was worth it. Good night.
I'm very impressed.
Putting the moves on.
You all seem highly qualified.
Oh my god.
That's some tasty gold.
These guys back at it. Ooh.
Hi.
Are you here for the healing lesson?
Little kids.
I guess I am.
It's still important to learn, but it's
It's
more
just-
that she can't do the other thing.
It'd probably also be way more effective if everyone could do a bit of both or choose what they wanted to do.
That's for you. Why don't you try an easier one?
Thanks for the lesson.
So who's the lucky boy? Your betrothal necklace. You're getting married.
My grandmother gave my mother this necklace, and my mother passed it down to me.
Recognize this carving. I don't know why I didn't realize sooner. Fitting image of Kana.
Wait, how do you know my grand's name?
I was friends with Kana. She was born here in the northern, arranged marriage with a young waterbender. He carved that necklace for her.
Why did she leave?
I don't know. She left without saying goodbye.
Good luck! Crew wanted me to
Lore.
wish you safe travel.
Grand lore.
It's a lovely night for a walk. Or just stay in your room and sit in the dark. Whatever makes you happy.
Uh-oh.
Blasting jelly?
Oh boy. Oh.
Uncle?
Oh.
Uncle, is that you?
Nope. Oh boy. It's so creepy. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Zuko.
Oh my god. I thought those guys were gonna get their asses kicked because they're just
I
so
sense a
lame.
string. I carved it myself.
It's a bear.
It's supposed to be a fish. See, it hasn't fit.
Oh. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Shouldn't have asked you to come here.
So dramatic.
God damn it. If only I was better at making fish.
Gave her the ick.
That bad?
No, it's Princess. I don't get it. One minute she wants to go out with me, and the next she's telling me to get lost. So how's waterbending training?
Master Poophead won't teach her because she's a girl.
Why don't you just teach her, Aang?
At night, you can teach me whatever moves you learn. You have someone to practice with, and I get to learn waterbend. Everyone's happy.
I'm not happy.
But you're never happy.
Classic.
All about sinking and floating. I got it! That was amazing! And me. I was just showing Katara.
Disrespected me, my teachings, and my entire culture.
I'm
You are
sorry.
no longer welcome.
Your culture sucks. What can I say, bro?
What do you want me to force Master Pakku to take Aang back?
Yes.
as his student?
Yes. Please.
I suspect he might change his mind if you swallow your pride and apologize.
No.
Fine.
I'm waiting.
I hate how fucking smug he
Yeah.
looks.
No.
So does she.
Apologizing to a sour old man like you. I'll be outside if you're man enough to fight me.
Who? Challenging him to a duel.
I'm sure she didn't mean it.
In our culture, we can't refuse a duel. Goes out.
To the death.
Fire Lord will not be pleased when he learns who was responsible.
Behind the attack.
Yes, pirates. We had a run-in with them a while back. They wanted revenge.
Does he
So,
know
have you
though?
reconsidered my offer?
Yes, I accept. Will be an honor to serve as your general.
So Iroh's going to
What do you think, Katara?
the
You're
Northern
not gonna
tribe.
win this fight.
I know. I can find another teacher. I'm not doing it for you. Class and studies decided to show up.
He's like, no, I'm just leaving. I'm just going home.
Go back to the healing huts with the other women where you belong.
Go back to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just water whipped him. She's advanced a lot because before she could only do it like shit like behind. Oh my god.
whoa.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
She's so badass.
Ooh.
She like stabilized herself.
You can't knock me down.
Ooh.
She's so fucking cool.
Ooh. Just decapitate this guy.
I'm impressed. You are an excellent waterbender.
Still won't teach me, will you?
No.
She looks so weird with her hair down.
Come back here. I'm not finished yet.
This is my necklace.
No, it's not. It's mine.
Made this 60 years ago. For the love of my life.
Here you are
Grand
beating the
was
shit out of her granddaughter. Oh, I can see why she didn't.
It's working perfect. Zhao doesn't suspect a thing.
This episode
Hell
is
yeah.
so good.
Do this.
Poor nephew of mine is going to stow away on a ship without some backup. Someone's coming.
He's so fucked up from the
Yeah.
explosion.
Hidden until we get to the North Pole. Avatar will be yours. Good luck.
I carved this necklace for your grandmother when we got engaged. I loved her.
But she didn't love you, did she? It was an arranged marriage and wouldn't let your tribe's stupid customs run her life. That's why she left. Go get her.
She doesn't want an arranged marriage.
I just want you to know, I think you're beautiful.
You don't understand.
No. See, that's the thing. You're a princess, and I'm just a southern peasant.
No, Sokka.
It's okay. I'll see you around, okay? Okay, now I'm really but confused.
I do like
What do you want?
a lot, but we can't be together. And not for the reason you think. It's because I'm engaged. I'm sorry.
Ouch. Tradition's a bitch in the Northern Water tribe.
Apparently.
Not bad, not bad. Practicing and maybe you'll get it by the time you're my age.
Hey, Katara.
What do you think you're doing? It's past sunrise. You're late.
I still hate women. But
But you're the exception.
yes.
This isn't going to change anything for anyone but you.
This seems like progress, but I'm really just playing favorites. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's maybe you should start training up the women. I think you
Yeah,
might need
you
them.
could use them, yeah. That episode is so good.
That's a crazy episode.
It feels like a whole movie.
Like, so much happened. So much happened. That freaking guy.
PAKKU.
He's so annoying.
Master
I love that.
frickin'
I love
PAKKU.
how she just calls him out and he's like, the love of my life. She's like, yeah, well, she didn't love you, did she?
Yeah.
Maybe if you weren't so dumb, she would have stayed.
Yeah, you piece of shit, this guy.
So annoying. And what makes it so annoying is that he's so smug about it, and that like the other people don't really seem to care. You know what I mean? Like all of that. They're like, what do you want me to do as the leader of this village?
Yeah.
You want me to force that guy to teach you?
Well, he
I
can't.
can't. I know.
Technically can't. Like PAKKU's kind of like, you know.
But it's just funny how like this guy, PAKKU, is so like entrenched in these ways, but the other people don't really seem to care about it too much. But
Everyone does. Everyone
but
cares.
he's like on another level, and he clearly is like
he has personal.
He's not just like it's not just like, well, this is the way we've always done things, and it's not really right. You know, it's not like with that like, oh, this is a sacred thing, and you know, this is the way things are, and they do the healing and we do the bending and this and that. It's like, I'm not gonna teach you because you're a woman, you know.
I always thought it would be interesting if that was a custom, but if he recognized KATARA and then was like embittered, and that's why he wasn't teaching her, and then through seeing that she actually is good, like chose, you know what, maybe I just need to relax, and then he like had some leads to some actual character growth, and maybe he would re-examine himself. But because he didn't recognize her, and it was just because he hates women, and then like in the resolution, it is like, you know, he didn't overcome anything. KATARA just proved herself. So, or not even. It's just that he recognized that, you know, she's related to his lost love or whatever. But if he had recognized her from the get-go and was being extra harsh to her, but then realized that, like, you know, this hatred of women was built up from this bitterness that he had towards his, failed relationship, and then KATARA like proves herself, and then that would actually lead to some real character growth. So I always thought that would be a better like reveal than just him like, oh, this necklace, I carved it, because she's wearing it prominently, and like the lady is just like, oh, who carved this necklace for you, or who's the lucky man instantly, but he didn't notice until like it got knocked off her. I don't know. I always thought that'd be cool, and he knows that they're coming from the Southern Water Tribe, so he probably would put together that.
Well, I guess he didn't know where she went.
That's true. I guess I don't know. I always thought that was.
That there could have been a little bit of.
I always just thought that would be an extra little, like, it would also add to the reveal of it, that like, oh, that's why he's being this way, not like him realizing at the very end. But either way, like it's a minor. It's not even a criticism. It's just something that I've always thought about. But, I this episode is so good. This episode is so good. That fight between PAKKU and KATARA.
The fight was so cool. And I love it that it was actually, like, not necessarily that it was a struggle for him per se, but she put up a big fight. She put up a huge fight.
All the different
and to the point that
well.
he even, despite the fact that he doesn't think that women should be, like, he tells her, you're good at this.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm not gonna teach you. But if she was actually bad, it wouldn't have even been a fight, you know? Like, it wouldn't have even been anything. So yeah, that was cool.
And once again, the choreography is really good, because she like bends the water towards him, and then he not like, and in like a real martial arts kick. But then obviously, like, looking at this picture, for example, she's not gonna kick him if she's trying to kick him, but she's bending water at him, and then he dodges it and uses the momentum. Like with the water, if you take away the water bending, it's almost like it's a real martial arts fight. You could think it's just testament to how good the choreography is.
It was really cool. I like
and the water discs.
Yeah, that was so sick when she was doing that. That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, and I also like I like the stuff with Zuko getting, like, you know, the boat getting exploded and them sneaking in. That's really cool. I love that. I love it with this show, because obviously Zuko's the enemy. He's trying to capture Aang, you know, but he has his reasons, and then there's Zhao, who is just like the most annoying, you just want to like punch him in the face kind of villain.
Yeah.
So it's like when Zuko gets like a win against Zhao, you're like, yeah, but you're like,
win.
and it's like yeah, we're getting back at him, we're tricking him, and then it's like, and then it'll let you catch the Avatar, and it's like, damn, I don't want that, but
He needs to get the Avatar to restore his honor so that he's in good graces with his father.
yeah, well, how about instead he can just be friends with the Avatar and get rid of his dad, because the dad sucks ass. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
I really like this episode. I can't believe those pirates like straight up tried to murder him.
Of course, yes, an assassination attempt, one of many for Zuko's life.
I do think it's cool to have the healers and stuff, but I feel like it would be like so much more effective if everyone got like basic water training and basic healing, and then you could like choose and like specialize in whichever one was calling to you more.
Yeah.
Because it's especially since like Katara with no knowledge of it could just heal herself from a pretty crazy burn. Like that could be huge, instead of having to wait for someone to come and heal you, to just be able to do that to yourself. You know. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I still can't believe these pirates came back out. And what's funny about it is because we see them be kind of like not that great before, the pirates, then you're expecting that again. So then when they just sneak on it and just blow up the whole boat, it's completely unexpected.
Well, as we found out, it was Zuko faked his death on purpose in order to stow away on the ship. Is the thing. Like he took a beating, obviously, from almost dying, but it was a calculated risk, because then he can infiltrate and steal the Avatar. So yeah. So they are still incompetent, and he kind of let them almost kill him.
Yeah, but it's just such a drastic, action.
Yeah.
Like blowing up that whole ship.
Yeah.
And if other people other than Zuko had been on there, they probably would have died, because they wouldn't have been, like, not, they wouldn't have known or like been as aware.
Yeah, and I like it's kind of like a kids show thing to show that the crew didn't die, but it also makes sense. But like they do it on purpose to like, Zhao's taken his whole crew and Iroh's leaving, so then you know that only Zuko is going to be on the ship.
Yeah.
So then when it blows up, it's like, I don't know.
This was a really, really, really good episode.
It was so good, and the next two are even better.
I can't wait. I also like this girl so far. Their relationship is pretty awkward, but I guess it's sweet.
Why is it awkward?
They're just
I think she's just awkward. I think it's a time thing, honestly.
Well, I think that his flirting attempts are also pretty awkward. When he's you want to do an activity?
I think it's supposed to be charming and cute. She's kind of taken by it. But I think that, there's this specific moment that you clicked on, where he's, I'm Sokka, and then not even half a breath later, she's like, so anyway, and so it's clear in the script there's supposed to be this, gap in time where they're not talking, but they don't have time for that because of the episode's content. And many times it seems like their story is sort of really truncated and speed run, all their conversations. It feels like this would be perfect for a live action romance, and I wonder how it went in the live action, but because it feels like there were cuts that had to be made to time and build up, and we've mentioned that in previous conversation, where it's just Katara, I think we should go with Aang. I think that's best. But what about Dad? That conversation still happens, but it's in the least amount of words possible to try and fit into the time slot, and that kind of happened with their love story in this episode.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting as well, because I feel like normally it's not either not noticeable or it's noticeable, but it doesn't affect anything because the characters are already very familiar with each other, or there's not that deep of a relationship going on. It's just befriending some fisherman or something, you know, that it being like really snappy and to the point doesn't make really any difference. But then in something like this where it's like, oh, I really like you, it's like you've spoken 5 words to each other over the course of like 24 hours. it doesn't like ruin it, but it's very noticeable that like, oh, I kind of wish that they had a little bit more time. But with all of the waterbending stuff going on in this episode, arriving here first of all, and the stuff with Zuko, it's like something has to...
I feel like it's a similar thing that we've run into in other training portions where it feels like they've been training, like as far as the events that are happening and like when the Fire Nation shows up or when things like, you know, should be happening. It's like, oh, we got here. Oh, it was Kyoshi was a good example. And when Aang woke up originally in like the first and second episode, it's like it feels like they've been there for maybe weeks. Like Katara's all in the market and grabbing food, and it seems like it's part of her routine, when really in the story they say we just got here yesterday. But just the way that they're behaving, the way that Aang's like hanging out with all these girls is like, you know, it seems similar like to here. It's like and because they're now training with PAKKU, you know, the Fire Nation's gonna show up probably pretty quick, and it's gonna be like, oh, we've been here for like 3 days, but you know, they in reality, and like if this wasn't made for kids television or more specifically in the time constraints that they have, they'd probably be there for like many days or weeks learning waterbending, and Sokka, you know, doing warrior training, as they mentioned offhand in one time, where that's what he's doing during the day. You know, it's not just like, oh, we had the feast and then we woke up and we went, you know, walking around and I followed the princess and then we met at night and then she told me that she can't be with me even though we met yesterday. Type thing, that type of shit. So, you know, you can kind of see it. It's just they need to move things along a lot faster. Which I think helps in some cases. You know, the limitations can often be helpful in storytelling.
I would prefer this to it being dragged out.
100%. Yeah.
But it's like, oh, I wish it was just like a little bit more, you know.
W. Leave a like. What?
I was just gonna say I'm really excited to see the next few episodes. I feel like it's really ramping up, and I'm really excited.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye bye.